Alrighty, we're back. And hello, Sage. Welcome, welcome. It's time for us to kick back on into the swing of things here as we go and explore the lake now. Because I have my tea, I've got like a pretzel here with some spicy mustard on it. Like, I am all set and ready to go. To the bus stop. Boodly boop. Take the bus. Where would you like to take the bus? I would like to go to Crystal Dream Lake, please. Oh, Fiddlesticks, we've begun chapter 2. Crystal Dream Lake House, Keeper's house. Oh, hello. The lighthouse keeper, presumably. Let's talk to him. Excuse me, are you the lighthouse keeper? Sorry to bother you. My name's Rich Robinson. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Are you okay? You having a stroke, buddy? I ain't talked out loud in a while. I get rusty. I see. Lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh? Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I ain't mind it, though. Ain't exactly a people person. What can I do you for? What does a lighthouse keeper actually do? Well, I had to light the lamp every sundown and then douse it again at sunrise to save on fuel. It used to be? Well, it was an oil lamp. We got to hook up to the electrical grid a couple of years ago, though, so now I just leave it on all the time. About all I have to do is to always change the bulbs once in a while. That sounds peaceful. Oh yeah, that it is. Nice and quiet and plenty of time on me hands. You must have a bunch of hobbies. Got a book and a whittling knife and plenty of middle distance to stare into. Oh, that sounds awful. Anyway, I have a more important question. Sure, what do you need? Have you seen an old compass around? The directions kind or the circles kind? Directions. Got an old one I picked up in an estate sale about, 20 odd years ago, I reckon. I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse is flooded. Flooded? Right up to the top. Have a look through the window there, you might see a fish pass by. How did that even happen? A pump broke. No, I mean, how does a lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon. This is a lake. Anyhow, I need a Glaxton valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store around the road a piece, if you have a mind to help out. New location unlocked. Valley Hardware. Alright. I don't think we're gonna get much from him. It's an arcane oven. Do some cooking. Fancy foods. Mana enriched flour. Get some mana pumpernickel. We can get some glow nut. Oh boy, buddy, I would love some glow nut. What we got here? You make some batter with the flour and ooze, then deep fried to perfection. Got an item, glow nut. The difference between this and a bagel is the sugar content, and also the bagels aren't usually radioactive. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. A dusty chess set. Ask about it. This is a nice chess set. Did you whittle the pieces yourself? It took me 16 years. It took you 6 months to carve each piece? Our pawns went quicker than the tall ones, but more or less, Our horses were particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it. Want to play a game? Can't. Already got a game in progress. The only piece that's been moved is a single white pawn. I went first. That was about 2 years ago. Who are you playing with? Nobody. Well, here. I'll play you. We push one of the black pawns forward. Interesting. It's your turn. Don't rush me. I want to consider all the possibilities. Come back in 3 or 4 months. Alright. Sure thing, buddy. A simple vanity for a simple man. You look yourself in the mirror. Hi, Rich. Not much difference. Alright. A single book sits on the table. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Line the bookmark now. Of course. Oh, looks like you've just started. Been reading it about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still in chapter 1. I just got out to the last sentence of it. I've been reading 1 word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Oh yeah, don't tell me how it ends. I won't. The lighthouse keeper's bed is simple, but very tidy. Alright, let's go check out the back here. Through the window, you can see the lighthouse tower is indeed entirely filled with water. The lighthouse keeper has put a little cork in the keyhole. Ah, that was some smart thinking. That's supposed to be the broken pump. Some kind of funky pump contraption. Light out from this house? Darn straight. I gotta go all the way down here. That's heckin' far. Sage, how would you possibly know? Oh, look! Words on a stick! Gabby's pointing to a sign advertising Greta's Compassionate Pet Store with an arrow pointing down the road. The existence of a compassionate pet store suggests the existence of an incompassionate one. Pet storage? Let's go look at the pets! I guess we might as well. Do you like animals, Gabby? Yes, Gabby has once a pet for such a long time, but none of them are any good ever. Not cute enough, nor strong enough. A strong pet Gabby is looking for. Well, maybe you'll get lucky this time. Location unlocked, Greta's Compassionate Pet Store. Side quest, here we go. It's on the way, it's on the way. Oh, whoops, wrong button. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of a down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off. Or maybe they ran out of fat. Let's look around. Oh snap, hobo code. There's some hobo code scrawled into the dust here. Translate it. The code reads, "Nice man, ask him for candy." Neat. Hey, buddy. This barrel has a joke price tag on it. 10,000 meat. I bet you that's an achievement. A barrel of rusty bolts and nuts. In case you want to buy some garbage, I guess. Paints in all of the season's trendiest patented colors, such as pear purple, forest burgundy, and teal orange. Aren't those, like, opposites, right? Whatever. The proprietor, you presume. Talk to him. The proprietor, I presume. Welcome to Valley Hardware, the best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Why's that? Because it's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Been a long time since I got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers or new jokes. What can I do for you? Ask about candy. Do you have any candy? Why, sure. Here you go. He pulls a piece of hard candy out of the jar onto the counter and hands it to you. A little piece of candy given to you by a friendly hardware man increases your physical armor by 3. Oh, thanks. I wanted to ask you about something else, if you don't mind. What can I do you for? I need a pump valve for the lighthouse keeper. Oh, sure. Well, what do you need? I think it was a Glaxton? Glaxton, I believe. Glaxton valve. I can't be right. They're only for saline purifiers. Oh, maybe there's something else. Was it not a Glaxton? Was it a Glarston? A Glarston valve. He's having trouble with his toilet? Oh no. Maelstrom? Diesel engine. No. Snarkston. That's a toilet valve. Ah! Marston. Is that known as baseball? What's he need a tractor valve engine for? Oh boy. Something else. Oh, you snickerdoodling Bob Cracker. That's it right there. It's a Glaxton valve. A Glaxton valve? Well, shucks. They stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. I guess there's a slight chance there might still be one in the back room. I ain't been back there since termites got at the inventory. Or maybe after it got flooded. Anyways, it's a real biblical style of a disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can have a look around. If you find a Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind your step in there. Let's ask him somebody else. What do you got for sale? What's he got? I've got like 10,000 of those oil things. I've got to sell those off. Where are they all? Wait, how's it? There's my rusty pistol. Sell that. Grease gun, grease gun, grease gun. Alright, we got 188. What else we got? Weird that they have fused with the whole point of it is to split things apart if something goes wrong. Allows various electrical circuits to work properly. That sounds like it's going to come in handy later in the game. I'm going to grab one. This book's thesis is that there isn't much of a difference between a kitchen mixer and an electric drill. Cooking with power tools gets this combat skill Dilton Splatter. Deals 3 slays damage to 3 different enemies. Oh, that's kind of helpful. And a comfy hat lining. Used plunger. There's almost nothing in the world as unpleasant to think about as somebody else's toilet plunger. Hey, you got that right. Okay, yeah, nothing here on that I'm seeing that looks useful. This shelf is labeled ineffective pesticides. You don't understand the purpose of any of these tools. Alright, see that? Well, that's a weird how do you do. There's a big old hole in the middle of that door. Huh. Something's wrong with this door in a way that termites and flooding doesn't readily explain. Step through it? You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of, this was a bad idea, in your mind. Like when you hit the first drop at a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. It looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up while you weren't looking? Huh. Oh. It's a workbench covered in tools. Shelves, neatly organized hardware that hasn't been destroyed yet. There's a 1970 encounter on the wall by the desk. It looks brand new. I think we've been sent back in time. Okay, so nothing new that we can make here. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You, because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there. And him because, hey now, what in the heck you doing in my back room? And how do you get back there without me seeing you? I'm a termite inspector. I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspections, so the termites won't find out in advance. Well, how do you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Huh. Well, I didn't expect you found any termites. I got my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. The safe is laden with dangerous pesticides that you're pretty sure were banned years ago. The sign on this barrel says, not for sale. Paints of this season's most popular colors such as traditional brown and classic brown and conservative red. Oh boy. Welcome to Valley Hardware, best Valley store in Crystal Dream Valley. Because it's the only hardware store in the Valley? Ha! That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. Ah, we were the one who gave him the joke. It's come full circle. What can I do you for? I'd like to buy one of those new Glaxton valves. Oh, sorry. Government fellas bought my entire stock. What? Yup, for the big dam they're building. I can order you one, though. How long would that take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding on to me if I'm not right back for it right away? Oh, sure, that's not a problem. How long you figure? 11 years. Haha, what? No, forget how I said that's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you they bought a heap more Glaxton valves than what they're gonna need for that dam. If you go up to the work site, you might get the foreman to sell you one of the spires. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? I got a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake? I never heard of that, but it's got a little picture of a dam on it, see? That's about the same place relative to here. Great, thanks. What do you got for sale? And then change? Oh, he doesn't have the stuff I sold him before. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, that makes sense, because, like, he doesn't have it yet, but, like, oh, that's so cool. All right, let's get out of here. There doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of this door. Weird. Oh, that's not good. I'll have to go back through. Oh, that's time travel. All right, we'll go back through here. We'll grab our map. We'll go to the pet store real quick, because we'll help out Gabby. Two things which are hard to describe. Let's say they're more or less like smoking holes in space through which you can see faint light of distant and dying stars float up to you with an air of menace. The two orbs squint at you, and Dark Noel's voice echoes inside of your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Well, if it isn't my favorite holiday party crasher, perhaps I need to be more explicit about the fact that you weren't invited. I don't really get the whole holiday thing. I like Crimbo, okay? It's my thing and I'm sticking with it. You must have had a weird childhood. That's none of your business. And neither is the rest of this investigation. Or whatever you think you're doing. You need to learn to keep your nose out of other people's affairs. I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you keep your nose out of my affairs? What a disagreeable little urchin you are. You know what naughty children find in their Crimbo stockings? Yeah, a knuckle sandwich! Take this! Stench damage! Oh, heck. You know what? I'll leave that to good old... Oh, boy. Yeah, no, but Gabby's got that. Where do you use our good old bonk? Ow! Go get him, Gabby! Yeah! Gabby slapped him to death! You won! Dark Noel's eyes vanish in puffs of black smoke and angry curses. You gain 7 XP. Haha! Take that, Dark Noel. Oh, these bees? That's one of those boxes full of bees. A bee box, you think it's called. Greta's compassionate pet store. Smart of Greta, they sell compassionate pets instead of indifferent ones. Meet your next best friend today. A scrawny looking cat is sleeping here. I better leave this alone. Oh, what's your name, buddy? Can we be friends? I have sardines. There's not many pets in here. So I'll talk to Greta. Hello there. Welcome to Greta's Compassionate Pet Store. I'm Greta. Hi, Greta. I'm Rich. Can I ask you a question? Of course. Where are all the pets? Oh, they're out back. In cages? No, in the woods. I see. What stops them from leaving? Compassion. Okay, what pets do you have for sale? Well, I have this snake available for adoption. I've also got one giant mosquito left in stock. A giant mosquito? Ah! Hey now, don't knock it. A mosquito is great to have on you and decide to fight. Not only can they suck the blood out of stuff, but they can also pump that blood into you to heal you. Mathematically speaking, that's twice the power. Huh. A mere 150 meat adoption fee, and it's all yours. I don't want to give up Bert. I've grown attached to Bert. Bert's my buddy. And more about the snake. Oh, you can't go wrong with the world's most dangerous rope. This guy will totally fill your enemies with poison. Just 150 meat. Maybe not for me. What do you feed these? Oh, you don't have to worry about the regular food. They'll graze or scavenge for whatever. They're very resourceful. Oh, that's certainly convenient. If you want to soup them up a bit, though, make them really beefy, I sell some specially formulated familiar chow. I'm a little uncomfortable with the use of words like soup and beef in a pet store, but okay. Haha! Tell me about this special chow. I've got 30 bags of familiar chow left. Familiar chow is specially formulated to beef up your buddies. Want a bag? Just 100 meat? Oh, yes. Give me a bag here. You spend 100 meat. One bag of familiar chow coming right up. More than like going right down your familiar skillet. Haha. Thank you, Greta. Yes, I have. No. I have all the pets I need right now. Thank you, Greta. All right. So if we go into our inventory and we give our Bert the familiar chow, the bag says any familiar can eat it. Do you want to feed it to Bert the turtle? Of course we want to feed it to Bert the turtle. Bert's our buddy. Bert the turtle greedily chows down on the familiar chow. Bert the turtle gains 1 muscle, 1 mysticality, 1 moxie, and 3 maximum HP. How big's our Bert buddy now? I've got to see. Bert, how big are you? What's your stats? He's got 9 HP. Dang, Bert, you're almost as buff as I am. Let me spend more money with you. Greta, what are you selling? Got any chow? I have no more money. I have no more meat. All right, I'll have to come back. All right, well, oh, yes, what's up, Gabby? Haha, this is fun getting in fights. You like a good fight, Gabby? Yes, and there is not usually so many fights around here. What an excitement this is. I noticed you do a lot of slapping. So, do you know how to make a fist? A what? Here, look. You curl your fingers in like this and put your thumb over them here. That's a fist. You squeeze all tight and hit people with these knuckles here. It's more powerful than a slap. Wow, keen as a peach. Grabby's flap slap now deals 3 additional damage. Let's go! Good job, Gabby. Good job, me, for knowing what to do.